The Patreon pick this week, as requested by Tutbot, thank you for the request, was the 2024 film Ryan's World, the movie, Titan Universe Adventure. And if you also want to get your movie in our queue picked and requested by us, you can go to guapish.com/Patreon or patreon.com/Guapish for $1 a month. Get your movie in the queue, and we'll pick it potentially just like we got Tutbot here this week.
Fun fact?
Well, we haven't even got the description.
Did someone already describe it? Yeah, hold. I'm not the one.
I was not paying attention.
Jackson didn't throw it to anyone.
Yeah. Does Mike die?
I'm just, I'm frazzled. What can I say? Nico, please describe this one for no particular reason.
I'm overheating.
So guys, Ryan's World, the movie. This is a film about Ryan getting groomed by some older girl who he met. And at some point, he hangs out with like an Irishman and does a magic trick, which never comes back into the story. And so later on, he goes to a comic book store, but the comic book store guy is a pedophile. And so he ends up trapping Ryan's little sisters into a magical world of his own design so that he can lure Ryan out. And then a volcano explodes and Ryan eats pizza at the end.
Dude, fun fact about Ryan's World, blah, 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 blah. The animation was done by Shin-El Animation, a Japanese studio famous for doing Doraemon and the Lilo and Stitch anime.
There's a Lilo and Stitch anime?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just told Jackson about that too the other month. It blew his mind. And his load. Bad fun fact. Anyway.
Oh.
Dylan, where are you ranking this?
C+.
I see. Jackson, how about you?
Personally, I'm a bit lower at a D+.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's so tricky, because, this... I'll just say D. Why not?
Fair.
I'm in between an F and an F-.
Huh.
F- seems harsh.
I think this is competing with Beast of Yucca Flats for me.
Huh. Sorry, go on, Jackson.
My rank is probably generous because really I kind of just forgot a lot of the details. This movie is, I think, the biggest flaw is, of course, it's a child's movie made for fucking children. They're fans of Ryan's World, and it's just obscenely fucking boring. I was just conked out the entire goddamn time. The plot is fucking dumb and slow and doesn't make any sense. The acting is absolutely fucking terrible. I think really the only thing truly holding this movie up at all is it does have a bit of charm with the animation, and the animation, it's not good or anything, but I expected it to be a whole lot worse, and that genuinely kind of surprised me a bit. And that's really, there's not a ton to say about this movie. It's just the fucking, I forgot the stupid fucking robot. There's so many people with just so annoying voices, holy shit. There's the robot panda guy, or the guy dressed up like a robot. Oh my god, he was insufferable to listen to. And there was a surprising amount of people with voices on that tier in this movie. It was profound.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Just, none of the acting is good whatsoever. It's all real bad, because most of these people are fucking children. And, even, the voice actors who they got into the booths aren't, particularly standout or anything like that. So, it really just leaves this entire film feeling really fucking poorly done, generally. Just all of the fucking dialogue is horrendous. I couldn't stand basically any of it. I just feel real bad for Ryan. Has anyone talked about that yet in regards to this film? What's up with that? Why are these parents destroying this man's childhood?
They're destroying his childhood, but also setting up his adulthood. So, it's really quite the trade-off. Honestly, I think I'd rather be abused financially my entire childhood so that I could live the rest of my adulthood in fucking lavish decadence.
That's gotta mess you up.
He's gonna be so
right?
maladjusted, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably, but who cares? I'm fucking filthy rich.
Believe it or not, Jackson, there are more things in this world than money.
Yeah, name one thing.
People.
God, I don't know, rice, I guess.
Cars.
No, not cars. You can buy that with money. You
not
can also
always.
buy rice.
You can get them for pink slips. You can get cars for pink slips, dude. That's not money.
You've given me a lot.
So I agree with Jackson's small number of positives. Given this movie apparently has the budget of a tissue box, the animation doesn't look as bad as you'd expect. And I even agree with his charm comment, just in that them adding the Doppler effect like you see in old-ass comic books, is a level of attention to detail that you would never, ever expect from this kind of a project.
Oh, definitely not. And, like, even at, like, there's some sequences, like, granted, all of my positives about the animation quality are, like, from rock bottom expectations. Where, like, they actually have, like, a surprising amount of, like, character animation. There's some, you know, I expect it to be super flat and staticky. Like, genuinely, this shit looks better than, like, some newer production animes like fucking Blue Lock and shit. Oh my god, Themis, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, you know, when you put it like, this film does have some pretty solid Sakuga.
Well, I don't know, but I don't think it has any Sakuga, but, you know, it certainly looks better than I think it should look for a movie of this tier.
I agree.
And then my negatives are, I just wrote down Christ. And then I also wrote down the music and sound effects are so bad.
Oh, I forgot about the music. Oh my god, the music is so awful. Actually insane.
And the worst part is, which turned into a running theme with this week, is like it's all just stuff you've heard other places.
Yeah.
Like it's all royalty-free sound effects and music, so you're like, oh my gosh.
When you're a YouTube producer, that's only expected, I suppose.
They spent $10 million on this, Dylan.
What? There's no way. Gotta save money where you can or something, I don't know.
I can't
No,
wait
that's
to
how
hear,
much they spent.
I don't know.
I can't wait to hear all those, like, royalty-free sound effects in the fucking Iron Lung.
It's gonna be badass.
You guys know more about movies than I do, so the way in which I can judge movies isn't even close. So maybe that's why my rating's more generous. I agree with Jackson though. I think genuinely the animation was far better than it should have been. Respectfully to this movie, I guess. I didn't like the acting. The acting wasn't good. The voice acting wasn't good. The plot was some generic, like, child YouTube video plot. Yeah, generic sound effects, weird soundtracks. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving this movie too much credit for how well animated it was. That might be it.
I feel like a large part of the whole narrative maybe is just like the message behind this movie is supposed to, like, you know, love your siblings and all that and treat them with respect, whatever. And they employ that with Ryan, I guess, forgiving his sisters and maybe becoming better friends with them after saving them in the multiverse, whatever the fuck it's called. I forgot, who cares. And I feel like they just don't even do a good job doing that too. Like, they immediately resolve the conflict basically immediately once he's there, and he's like, I don't actually think any of these things. Like, what's the fucking point of any of this? It's kind of just a waste of time from, like, the message they're trying to do.
It's like a guilt complex where you're mad at somebody and then something bad happens to them, so they're like, oh, because something bad happened to them, I should forgive them and, you know, want to help them. Also, I cannot be convinced that the two girls in, like, the animated portion of the movie were the sisters. Their voices do not sound the same.
Yeah, they clearly got two adult women to start voicing the girls.
Yeah, I couldn't... They didn't credit the voice actors, at least not that I could find. But I was like, the two girls in the animation speak too clearly and sound different for them to be the younger sisters. That's, like, the only other minor gripe I guess I'd have with this. But,
I mean, this one was just fucking weird, too. Like, the shit with the fucking
True.
parents keeps showing up, and they're just, like, in these weird-ass fucking costumes. Like, the dad, oh my god.
it is...
Yeah, obviously this film was made for, like, a much younger audience, so I guess maybe they eat that shit up, but just looking at that personally, I'm like, this guy needs to be on a list. I don't know which one in particular, but he needs to be on something. Also, fun fact for you guys, so Ryan's World, this little feller, he's the kingpin of a media empire. Not only does he have his YouTube channel, he's got a bunch of toy brands and shit like that he's associated with. He's got, like, these mystery boxes. He also has video games. One of them being Race with Ryan, which is made by Outright Games, which are fucking horrible. They're a terrible company. Just awful. Makes nothing but shovelware. But, fun fact here for ya, in the game Race with Ryan, there is this fun texture model for his face, and one of them goes unused in the game and is very unsettling.
Oh.
Tanner,
what
please
the
throw
fuck?
that up on screen.
Why? Why is that?
Very interesting.
What?
Ryan, if you're watching this video,
Please give me money.
I just want to say, yeah, please give me money. good luck with the lawsuit against your parents when you're older. And if I am to say one positive thing about your whole deal, I guess there is probably a small chance that some parents decided to give their children physical toys instead of an iPad because of you. And I think in a small way that does help the world. So
there we go.
At least you had some kind of positive impact.
Tanner found the silver lining. He did it.
What the fuck was the deal with, like, the Irish boy at the very beginning of the film? It never comes back, and, like, it just seems like...
They treat it like it's an original trick to him, and not, like, literally the generic magic trick that every movie that shows a magic trick uses.
Yeah, and it's like, they paint the guy like he's, like, this total asshole or whatever, so it feels like it's gonna be, like, something where it's like, oh, maybe he's, like, fucking... jealous of Ryan's fantastic wealth or some bullshit like that at some point. Or like Ryan's gonna have to learn that, oh man, all these like people who you collaborate with, sometimes like, you know, they're not real friends, they're just like you for fame or some bullshit like that. But no, it's nothing. I don't know why it's here.
He's just, I guess, a recurring character on the channel or something.
Maybe.
I was gonna say, I think you may be reading too much into it. I just interpreted that as...
I'm sorry
this is
I
just another
assumed
normal...
something in the film that was given such prominence would have a point to it.
Anyway, like I was saying, I just assumed it was like another normal day in Ryan's life where he's just recording or live streaming some video with some other
Dude,
YouTube
a normal
influencer.
day in Ryan's world, even?
I pogged so hard. Yeah.
But yeah, what the fuck is the deal with Aiden? Is she from the channel? Is he just in a friendship with some 17-year-old girl?
Sure.
What the fuck is going on there?
Her humor really brought me back to middle school too, man. She
Yeah.
is, like, it really just felt like all the girls I was friends with back then, and not in a good way. I'm sure you're a lovely person, whatever your name is, if you're watching this review, but, you know, I didn't like your character in the movie, unfortunately. Hopefully you're not like that in real life.
Well, folks, we have anything...
I guess I'll go with the higher of my two rankings and say F.
You guys opened my eyes and made me realize maybe I gave this movie too much credit. I'll join... Who gave it a D+? I'll join that person at a D+. That seems fair.
I'm gonna immediately lower myself down to a D.
And I'm gonna lower
well,
myself down to a F+.
Fantastic.
I try, and then I get it yanked away from me.
It's just how it is, you know. This movie's pretty rough. I could definitely see myself lowering this more in the future, but really, it's bad, but, like, to a child, I'm sure this is very inoffensive. Thankfully, we're not making reviews for them, so they can get bent. If you're under 14, I guess, get bent, child. And that sounded terrible. Oh my goodness. This landed at a D-, guys, D-.